Hi guys, and welcome back to another walkthrough of Dr. T on the 26th of December. It is Boxing Day, at least in the Commonwealth nations, I think. So think of it like your Black Friday in America, where everything goes on sale after Christmas. That's what we've got over here. I'm sure you've got something like that in America as well. But it's mainly, I think, in the Commonwealth nations. Anyway, at least in Australia, that's for certain. So there's been a massive push with Dr. T now. There's a mystery over here in 20 days. Our countdown is also ticking down. Looks a bit like a bomb. I'm surprised it got through customs, that timer. If you guys saw me unboxing the special box that Supercell, the box of unhelpful tools, I think it was called. Very, very nice of them, actually. You can see the map behind me. I need to get that framed, but unfortunately, as you could probably imagine, everything is closed at the moment. So what I'm going to do is send one artillery in over here, and unfortunately I don't get that boom mine. What I'm going to do... Oh, hello. I completely missed this little supply point, so that's actually pretty nice. Our guys will destroy that, and then I'll send them in over here to the right of the map, and then we'll send them right to the top of the headquarters. Actually, or onto the headquarters. Instead, what I'm going to do is, I think you guys can figure that out for yourselves, though. Fairly simple stage. We'll go ahead and just destroy that, just to cut a bit of the time off. Very much looking forward to January the 15th. Unfortunately, I will be on holidays during that time on a little cruise to New Zealand. Oh, I think that was something new as well that he told us. It definitely seemed something new. Anyways, let's hope that we get some more dialogue options with Dr. T. I can't wait until that new event though. It seems like it's Dr. T versus everyone. At least that's what I got from the ad. So who knows what that will include. Hopefully like some more playing options or something of the sort. What I'm going to do actually is just go ahead and flare and smoke my troops up onto this shock launcher. We'll go ahead and send one artillery, even a second one if you need one, onto that cannon. And most important thing is just getting rid of that shock launcher. We'll go get rid of that. I'll go ahead and shock these two cannons. Our warriors are going to go ahead and destroy these two supply points. And our warriors split off a little bit, but of course, not too much strategy for a stage 2. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed your Christmas. I definitely have. Been eating way too much, which is no good. But I guess that's part of the holiday festive season. Alright, so we've got stage 3 over here. We've got 2 shock launchers, which is actually quite a bit. Alright, so how are we going to be doing this one? I think what I'll do is... definitely tough. I think there's only this one shock launcher that's able to get our warriors. So what I'm going to do is... Oh, this is a tough one. Alright. Definitely tough one. Alright. You know what? I'm going to just go drop all of my warriors. And I'm going to go ahead and shock these cannons and all. Oh, lordy. Alrighty, I can see this being disastrous for me. Alright, then we'll go straight up over here. Oh man, oh man. Right. Not quite sure if I employed the best strategy, but okay, that's definitely not the best strategy. We only lost one guy, thankfully. But that was shocking. As you can tell, I really don't like my shock launchers though. Yeah, so unfortunately I won't be here for January the 15th, but I'll be in New Zealand where there's lots of McDonald's and all, and there should be free Wi-Fi. I might have to check up on my mobile phone plan as well. I might be able to get some cheap internet access through my mobile phone plan, because New Zealand, well, actually in the Australian Constitution, New Zealand has the right to become another state to the Australian Commonwealth without, I think, any referendums, which is pretty interesting. I mean, the option is always there for New Zealand to become part of Australia, if they so choose. Alright, so the way we're going to go about Dr. T Stage 4 is, I think, just, yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do is double smoke the beach. Fairly simple, I guess, to get to the way that we want to go. Alright, onto this flamethrower. Then we'll go onto this mortar. We'll just need to go ahead and flare. Oh, sending a bit too many guys, I think. And yeah, some of the guys run around a little bit strangely. Alright, so what I'll do here is I'll actually go ahead and just destroy that mortar and that supply point, and then our guys should end up going pretty much straight for the headquarters. They shouldn't be moving about too much, and indeed they do not, so that's fantastic. Well, actually, that's alright, I'll let them go do their thing. Not the end of the world. They'll run into a couple of boom mines and all, so we do lose a bit more guys, but I guess that's a bit easier than taking maybe down the headquarters right off the get-go. Who knows, I did lose a fair few guys there though. But I do try to, of course, save up as much gunboat energy as I can, so you guys are a little bit low. I can actually figure out whether you can do the stage or not, or all that stuff. So on to Dr. T stage 5. We've got about 307,000 health. Now, there seem to be a lot more shock launchers than usual today. We've got 3. 2 are in range of the headquarters though. This one on the beachfront thankfully is not, but we of course have to watch out for that. Alright, so this is going to be a tough one to say the least. We'll be able to shock pretty much where this sniper tower and machine gun meet. And I'll get a lot of these defenses. Alright. And we'll have to shock over here as well. Jeez. Very tough stage to say the least. But we will pull through. Alright, so let's go attack. I think with the way I'm going to do this is use 2 artillery. One over here and one onto these 2 mines. There we go. Alrighty, so let's go drop our guys onto this mortar first off. Then onto this sniper tower, which probably wasn't even all that necessary. Probably could have gone straight to the headquarters, but I didn't want to risk it. Thankfully there's nothing cheekily placed behind that sniper tower as well, because you never know. And let's go shock now, and I'll shock a 3rd time just onto this boom cannon over here, because I don't want that to eat up too many of my guys, which I do actually end up shocking some of them. But by the time everything is able to attack us, we do fairly well with, I guess, fairly minimal losses. No one died too much from the shot. Well, no one died too much from each landing craft, so that's always good. Okay, so we lost 6 there. Taking a bit too many casualties for my liking, to be quite honest. Thankfully, we've got a lot of gunpowder energy. As you can see, my victory points are dropping slowly but surely. Need to go ahead and clear my map out today, because I'm not meeting my intel requirements, unfortunately. Alright, so stage 6, definitely tough one. 160 plus 156,000 health. A lot of boom mines about. And just a lot of mines on the path there. So, let's have a look at how we're going to be doing this one. Let's go attack, I guess, right into it. Now, we're going to be using up a lot of gunboat energy here, I'd imagine. So let's go get rid of these 2 mines. Get rid of... What I should have done is just check these shock launchers. I'd assume one of these shock launchers will be able to get to us. Alright, so over here, let's go send in a barrage just to get that supply point and most of these mines. Alright, actually worked out pretty well for us, I'd imagine. We've got 87 left, and I think that's actually good enough. So what I'll do is send in a artillery shell right onto these 2 suppliers, which gives us 1 more gunboat energy. Takes off a little bit more health on the headquarters as well, like 5% off or whatever, which is okay. Alright, so the way I'm going to drop my warriors is over here, smoke twice, drop all of them, and then I will go ahead and flare them onto this cannon. There we go. We made that pretty much unscathed. Just 1 mine, but not too much to worry about there. Hopefully we don't trigger that boom mine. Oh, we do. Okay, that's no good. Now we'll get ready with 3 shocks. Right now, throw a heal down as well, because we don't want to lose too many of our warriors. Alright, now it's going to take them a little while to actually destroy that headquarters. Hopefully they'll have enough damage to do so. Oh, it's definitely going to be close. But thankfully, oh, come on, hurry up. There we go. So that was stage 6. Would have been better if I had all my warriors because it would have gone down a lot quicker. But I'll take that. Alrighty, so we managed to get to Dr. T stage 7, although the headquarters health has a lot of health on it. So I decided to boost my troop damage masterpiece, and I did fail the first time, mainly due to poor shocks, at least shocks that weren't very well timed. So let's go scout out Terror stage 7. And it doesn't seem like it's too difficult. I mean, the path there is actually fairly simple, I find anyway. Headquarters health is just under 400,000 at 390,000 or so. Give or take a couple hundred health points, but definitely not too much to worry about there in terms of how to get there. Now, there are 2 supply points right next to each other as well, so that's always nice, some extra gunboat energy. So what I'm going to do is flare onto this sniper tower, then onto this cannon, and then onto the headquarters, and we should get there fairly simply. Now, the one thing that I do need to do is barrage onto this sniper tower just to get rid of some of these mines over here on the left and right, and also get that ominous hatch, which will be really nice. Now, the one thing that I find that really kills us in this stage is the amounts of rocket launchers. Now, pretty much all of them do about 90 or so damage every second, so that's pretty crazy. It definitely adds up really quickly, especially when there's about 70 of them, or 90 damage multiplied by 7 or so. Alright, so let's get right into it, and we should hopefully succeed this time, especially with that troop damage masterpiece boosted. Everything will be down below in the description as always. So, 1 barrage onto the sniper tower, and fantastic, everything is cleared that we wanted to clear out. Alright, so we'll go with the 1 artillery onto these 2 supplies. Now over here, what I'm going to do is go ahead and smoke a little bit weirdly and drop all of my guys. I'm not going to go ahead and double smoke the beach. Oh, that was a little bit too, yeah, it definitely was not the best. Quickly go ahead and get right onto that cannon because that smoke's going to run out pretty quickly. Now, did I lose anyone? That is the real question. I did. 1, I'll lose a couple more here because, okay, actually I didn't lose anyone there. That's actually a bit of a surprise. So now what we need to do is get rid with at least 2 shocks, left, right, and I'll do 1 down below, and then I'll throw the rest of the heals down that I have. Alrighty, so I've got our full army. That heal definitely helped us out. Unfortunately, I did end up shocking some of my own troops. Typical. There we go. Now, only reason I did so well there is because of the troop damage masterpiece boosted, so I definitely recommend doing that. Very, very tough stage if you can't get it within the shock time, because once everything can attack you, everything can die really, really quickly. So that is it for the 26th of December, otherwise known as Boxing Day in Australia. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and then I will see you again tomorrow for the volcano stage.